It's Tuesday, and that means it's time now for our weekly Hot Jobs Report.
It is brought to you by Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend. In Corpus Christi, they need a fire suppression technician. You would do service calls, test systems, inspect standards, troubleshoot on-site emergencies, and repair fire sprinkler systems. You will need 3 years of experience and a high school diploma or GED, valid driver's license, and an NICET license or other fire certification. You can get paid between $28 and $38 an hour. Meanwhile, there is an opening for a resort maintenance technician. You will have to keep up equipment and maintenance records, do repairs, install replacement parts, and push up to 50 pounds and lift up to 20 pounds. You must have at least 2 years of experience and a high school diploma or GED. You can earn between $13 and $16 an hour and get benefits. Kingsville needs a sheet metal journeyman. You will have to fabricate, assemble, install, and repair sheet metal products and equipment. You will also have to operate solder and welding equipment to join sheet metal parts and smooth out seams. You will need at least 2 years of experience plus a valid driver's license. Pay is $30 an hour plus benefits. Rockport needs an office manager. You will have to answer phones and emails, host activities, update social media, develop, implement filing systems, and schedule payments. You need at least 1 year of experience plus a high school diploma or GED. You might have to work weekends and holidays as well. Pay starts at $15 an hour. And finally, Alice needs a school counselor. You will plan, implement, and evaluate a counseling program at the assigned school. You will then counsel students to help them develop their academic, personal, and social abilities. You need at least 3 years of experience, a master's degree, and a valid Texas school counselor certificate. Salary is between $49,000 and $71,000 plus benefits. To learn more about these jobs and others, call Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend at 888-860-JOBS or visit workintexas.com.